Welcome to Make Fathers Great Again. I'm your host, Justin Austin. Thank you for tuning in. Another beautiful day in Florida. Yes. Quick one. Transgenders going into the schools and having story time with the children. Before I continue, praise be to Yahweh as always. Wow. This is why I have stressed to my ex-wife that the children should be homeschooled or in private school. I don't even trust charter. Does America love the children? They said that you can gauge any country or you can evaluate any society by the way they treat their children. You can gauge any country or evaluate any society by the way they treat their children. What does that say about us? What does it say about parents? What does it say about the school board? What does it say about the voters? I don't feel sorry for anyone. This is what we've created. I say we because I'm a part of the society, even though I'm not voting for this type of behavior, or I won't support anyone who does approve this type of behavior, especially when it comes to our children. Great societies, great civilizations don't lose from being overtaken from an external threat. Great civilizations die from implosion. They die from internal factions and internal divides. Well, if you ever seen a ball of yarn just peeling itself back, unthreading, that's what's happening to our society. Just think of a ball of yarn, and each fibers continue to be stripped away, cut away, ripped away. And what do you have at the center? Something that's hollow, not sustainable, cannot stand weight or pressure. You ever notice that when a country goes to war, even if it's on their homeland or someone else's land, usually that fighting outside of your country with an external threat strengthens the countrymen. The citizens become banded together. I don't think we could sustain if we were to face a true external threat because we're not solid enough. People band together, but I see Americans falling further and further apart from each other. Transgenders teaching story time in school. I don't have anything incendiary or gaslighting worth to say or anything like that. You just don't love your kids. And whoever gets triggered by that statement, that's the person who I'm talking to. It's no way possible. You can love your kids or anybody else's kids or your darn self, because you can't love anyone more than you love yourself. America does not love the kids. That's why we have abortions. Kill kids. That's why our foster care system is overloaded. That's why child abuse, abandonment, molestation, rape, all that, way too high. This can only happen amongst people who don't love their children or any children. It's kind of hard to make fathers great again if you don't love your child. So I make this statement. If you send your kid to public school, to the average public school, you don't love your child. And this is proof reason. You got CRT, critical race theory. You got this liberal indoctrination. Now you have books about being transgender. You got books about being gay. You got the school willing to talk to your kids about transformation. And there's no way you can love your kid and put them in that type of environment. It's just like someone who lives in Chicago in an area that's really bad where kids die every day from drive-by shootings, and you move into, it's one thing that if you're all in the neighborhood, you only make so much money, I can give you a little leeway. But if you move your kid into that neighborhood after knowing those statistics, there's no way you can love your children, because you just increase the probability that they will be hurt or killed. That's not love. America does not love its children. If you can contradict what I'm saying with actual facts, it's no way possible. If you send your kid to public school, the average public school, you don't love your children. Or you align with the indoctrination, the CRT, the transgenderism, the transformation, and all that. You align with that. So it's either you don't love your kids, or you don't love your kids and you align with that, or you don't love your kids and you don't align with that. Either way, you don't love your children. Sending your kids to public school is the death of them being a good person. Some of them can escape, but most won't. I heard a conversation this morning. Schools produce workers for the 1%. If you want your kid to be a worker for the 1%, send him to public school. I'm not taking away your choice, but we do have to qualify your choice. Not making the sacrifices today puts your children in a position to be a lesser human being, a deranged human being, a skewed human being, and a liberally indoctrinated human being. I don't know who desires that, but there may be some. Let's be intentional. Fathers, step up. Fathers, step up. I just don't see any dads signing off on this. And if you do, you're just like Dwayne Wade. And that's not a compliment. Make fathers great again. I will turn the hearts of the fathers back towards the children, and the hearts of the children back towards the father, or I will smite the earth with a curse. And if you don't see the curse today, you're either delusional, a liar, or just too scared to see the truth, because it's right in front of you. Let's wake up and be better people. Let's love our kids. Let's save them from the world and from themselves. I love you.